everybody. My name is Raze Chaos. You've made it back to my channel and you have made it through Christmas. Almost at the end of the year, but yeah, Raze was thinking of, when Raze was doing this, had decided he was going to do advent calendars for all of December. Yeah, advent calendars don't go all the way to the 31st, do they? No, they don't. So Raze had said, yes, advent calendars all the way. But it's really kind of pointless shooting down to after Christmas until Raze saw this one with the 24 retro toys Funko advent calendar, and he got an idea. A lot of people got scared. He got scared, but got an idea. So we're going to put this guy away, and I'm going to tell you about it. So, yeah, since I had the idea of doing the advent calendars for December, yeah, I opted to, for the after Christmas advent calendar I was going to do, I decided we were going to do a little bit of, since Christmas has passed, we are going to do some nostalgia or Christmas past stuff. So Raze is going to open this thing up and going to point out which ones Raze had when he was a young child, which ones he didn't have, and which ones he wanted. And I want you to pay attention to this calendar because I want you to tell me down in the comments below where you lie as far as wanted, didn't get, or I'm sorry, didn't get, wanted, and got. So let's go ahead and tear this guy open because I think this ought to be really fun. We'll see how many spoiled people we have in the crowd. Now, you didn't necessarily have to get this for Christmas because I know, yeah, get older, it gets harder to remember all the Christmases, and yeah, so it is just a, did you have it, or do you remember wanting it and not having it? So, I'm going to take this out. This is just like the DC calendar, so we're going to pop this thing open. 3 categories. We're going to see how spoiled Raze really was. And he wasn't. I used to eat dirt in a box. And my mom actually used to put cigarettes out on my temple. Okay, so what do we got for number 1? The first item showing up here. Boom! We have got, oh, this is the Barrel of Monkeys. And this is starting right out. We're just going right for it. Yeah, Barrel of Monkeys. The little plastic monkeys that you would just hang in that exact same shape. That's really cool. That's how it is. And yes, Raze had these when he was a kid. I think everybody had these as a kid. Because if you didn't, you can go down to, like, yeah, and these were very obtainable. A lot of kids got them even when they didn't want them. But yeah, yes, this is definitely the got pile. So, yeah, that's kind of cool. I like how they put the monkeys on that thing. So now we're going to hit number 2. And what is number 2 going to be? Oh, I hate this box. Why did I do another one of these? And boom, a Light Bright. A Light Bright. Yeah, I think Raze did get one of these. I think I did. No, Raze didn't. Other people in Raze's family got a Light Bright. Raze didn't get one, but he did play with one. And Raze did want one because, you know, somebody else had one and Raze wanted one, but Raze never got one. So this is the I don't remember the categories.
I'm your father, Luke. Give in to the dark side of the Force, you knob.
Okay, fine. Okay, yeah, this is a didn't get. Didn't get this one. Didn't get it, but wanted it. So we're gonna put this. I think we're gonna put this here for the wanted. We're gonna put the ones that Raze did get up here because that makes it easier. So yes, wanted it, didn't get it. So next up, got number 3. You gotta love how complicated this crap gets. Oh, rip that one open, and there we've got. We got Monopoly Guy. And, yes, Raze definitely had Monopoly. He's had so many different versions of Monopoly. He's had regular Monopoly. He's had, actually regional Monopoly, where people did something for more local, like, I know sometimes big cities will have their own specific version of Monopoly specified for their town. So yes, I actually think the last time I got a Monopoly was last summer. So yeah, you never stop getting Monopoly. Not my favorite game, but yeah, got a Monopoly. So we've got number 4. What's happening with number 4? What's gonna be? This is I do believe a base has escaped because there isn't one in here. But this is Trouble. Okay, that's funny. Okay, I've played this game, but this is one that Raze didn't have. I cannot recall ever owning the game of Trouble, and I don't recall ever caring. So this is going to go in the third pile of didn't get it, and you know, if it's wanted, it goes over here. If it wasn't, it's over there. But yeah, I remember the game. I played the game. Didn't really care for the game. I mean, it was a game. I mean, I don't even remember what the heck it was about. I know that there was like a thing that you... Okay, yeah, we're not going to get into that. Okay, we're going to number 5 here. And... oh, good God. Here it is. We have got the devil himself. It is a Furby. And this one actually came with 2 bases, so I'm guessing this one went for Trouble. Oh. Yeah, that is how it works. Nope, because it doesn't really hold him there, does it? Stand up. You stay. Oh. And you're going up. There it goes. Oh yeah, and we've got a Furby. And this definitely goes into the didn't get it, didn't want it. But if there's a category for the most cursed toy that Raze has ever experienced. I swear to God, these Furbies, there are so many horror stories about these toys. Like, I remember talking to people that just talked about how their Furbies would come alive or talk to them even if they had no batteries and stuff. Like, Furbies actually ended up being, actually, from all the stories, Raze kind of did wish he had one, because that was the closest thing to having a possessed doll he ever had. But yeah, it's just kind of like, you will hear more people talk about their horror stories of having a Furby versus how many people like would have these cherished, lovely memories of a Furby. Because I'm fairly confident these weren't just made available; they infiltrated. Because they were everywhere for a while. You could get them. McDonald's was giving them away for a while. Even, I mean, you just couldn't get away from it. So yeah, this definitely goes into the didn't get pile and the kind of glad I didn't get pile. Yeah, that's a crazy one. I'm not even kidding. Should have gotten one of the full size pops for my horror collection, because yeah, meet people. I meet people like 15 years ago that were telling me horror stories about freaking Furbies. Okay, what do we got next? Next, we've got a glowworm. Ah! And we've got the glowworm. And this is another one that Raze didn't have. I think Raze was a little bit too old to want to sleep with a worm. You know, it wouldn't be until, you know, early 20s before I ended up eating the worm. I mean, no. Yeah, Raze has never had worms. We'll just put it out like that. Raze has never had worms. Never went there. Never ate the worm, never drank the worm, never did any of that. But yeah, I remember these because you squeeze them and their face like lit up. And I know a lot of people liked them. But yeah, this was one that Raze didn't have. Raze didn't particularly want it either. So yeah, little glowworm, little. Of course, he remembers the green one. The green one was the one that Raze knew of the most. And next up, we're in number 7. We're going to keep this. Gotta keep it moving. And yes, now we have the legend. The legend. Here it is. The Mr. Potato Head. And yes, Raze got one for Christmas. Raze got one other times. Raze had a couple. Raze is so freaking old that when he was his first Mr. Potato Head didn't have a little latch in the back with all the little accessories. I remember when that freaking happened. He's got the little latch in his butt. You open it up and all the pieces came in. Yeah, that didn't exist when Raze was. When Raze was a kid, you had to plant your own freaking potato, and then you had to put like stuff on it. No, that isn't the case. But we did not have. Raze was aware of when they actually put the little contraption on the back, because it was a new feature where you get the Mr. Potato Head. You just came with that, and then like a whole stack of accessories that could be easily lost. And then it was like, pop, here, just open his butt, and you can cram him up in there. So yeah, this is one that Raze had. Raze has had it a couple times. Pretty sure beyond this, Raze doesn't have a Mr. Potato Head, but you know, they tempt you. They tempt you with them because they got all kinds now. You get the Darth Vader Mr. Potato Head. You know, it's like, what the heck? So yeah, we're opening that one up. Bam. And let's see what we got here. And here is, we've got like this, we've got a My Little Pony. And Yeah, judging from the symbols on its butt, I'm guessing this is supposed to be a luck pony of some kind. Yeah. Raze never got or wanted a My Little Pony in his entire life. There's never been a situation when Raze was like, hey, I don't think I'm gonna get that one. Even when they were doing like the Transformer versions or whatever, didn't they do some kind of crossover with something else? And yeah, I'm thinking if somebody remembers what that My Little Pony crossover was it He-Man or Transformers or one of those things? No, it happened. Don't remember what it was because wasn't interested in it either way. But essentially, I always want to say that My Little Ponies were the first Pokemon. I think that's funny. But yeah, I got the little bow on the back and everything. Yeah, this one definitely wasn't in the want category and definitely wasn't in the got category. So, I'm gonna put that over there. And what do we got going on over here? See, Raze wasn't spoiled. Look, as far as the how many did he get versus how many didn't he get, that's the case. I mean, look at that. There's, yeah, the majority are in the didn't really want. So how about that? And next up we have, this looks like it should have a base, but I don't see one. But we're going to keep this in mind. We have got the, is it Little Monster? Isn't that what it was called? My Little Monster? Something like that. It was a stuffed animal and it was all freaky looking and all like that stuff. But the coolest part was that it did actually come with these shackles, with the orange shackles that were actually cuffs. And they had the middle link like kind of out there. So you could actually do the whole breaking the bounds and everything. And that was what made Raze want that. More than anything. But Raze never got this. Raze never got one of these. And by the time he was old enough to make his own money and could have gone out and bought one, he didn't. Because, he didn't want that whole that big doll just to get the silly chain. So, yeah. This definitely goes into the want and didn't get pile. So, yeah, the smallest pile as of yet, which is healthy. It's very healthy. That'd be the pile that, yeah, that means you almost got everything you wanted. Not quite, but, you didn't want much. So, what was next? And we're going to have a look at it, and there is Play-Doh. And I do believe this is kind of a give me, because I'm pretty sure everybody got Play-Doh at some point in their life. And Raze is no exception. I like that they put these, I like the little star and the scissors as an accessory there, because they did have so many different play sets you could get with them. And that's just awesome. So, yeah, this is definitely going in the got pile, and which is now tied with the didn't get but didn't want pile. So, yeah, that's it. Raze didn't want much, and there wasn't much he didn't get if he wanted it. I don't even know what kind of image I'm trying to give off right now. That is insane. We're just going to get into the next one, which is fun and... Oh, baby! We got the big guy. We have got Optimus Prime. Now, Raze did not have Optimus Prime, but he did have Transformers. Yeah, that was a badass. I mean, honestly, it wasn't like, oh God, I'm not like terribly upset that I didn't get Optimus Prime when I was a kid, but because it was just getting a Transformer. That was the only thing. We didn't care who it was, but we got it, and we played with it, and we broke it. Of course, we broke it. That's why those vintage ones are so valuable, because we played with them and we broke them, and that's how things were. We broke them, and we hurt each other with them a lot. But no, Optimus Prime here, he was a really big deal at the time. You know, watch the cartoon all the time, and so a little bit confused because I'm not sure if I should put this into the got category. I didn't get Optimus Prime, and I can't say I didn't want him because I just wanted Transformers. I didn't really care who it was. So I think we're going to go ahead and put him in the wanted category just because if Raze had gotten it when he was a kid, he would have been astounded. But, you know, again, he wasn't particular in which Transformers he got. He just wanted those things. Honestly, he wanted the Dinobots more than anything else. So, oh yeah, we're going to keep it moving, keep it going, open the door, rip the box. What do we have here? From this angle, I can't see. Shoot. Oh. Okay, so this guy did make it with a. He did come with a stand, and this is Bumblebee. This is Bumblebee. Big deal from the cartoon, definitely. Yeah, this is one that Raze actually did have. Because they had all different sizes, and yeah, Bumblebee was the one that was geared towards children and relatability at the time. So he was the one that was pushed out front, and so yeah, you got a Bumblebee when you were a kid. So yeah, definitely goes into the got category for sure. And yeah, we're about halfway through this thing, aren't we? Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and see what's in this. That's 2 Transformers for you. I wonder if we're gonna get any G.I. Joe. Ooh, I hope we get some G.I. Joe. I'm checking for the little makers and everything. And this is one of the Popples, isn't it? I think that's what this is. These were things that they had, like the kangaroo flap, but it was on the back, and you could just turn them inside out, and they became a pillow. Raze remembers these, but he never had one. And honestly, Raze never wanted one. Sorry about that. Yeah. This is the first one that Raze has ever gotten, and it doesn't even work because you can't flip this thing into a pillow. So, not really worried about that. Never was. But I do remember them being advertised on the back of comics for a long time. So, what is next up here? We've got another Mr. Potato Head. Mrs. Potato Head. Oops. And she's got her visor on. Why won't this come out? Get out, you bastard. Ugh. Boom. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, there's a Mrs. Potato Head. Like I said, you know, you pretty much, I know there was a big stink about, you know, the gendering of the potato heads and everything. But honestly, if you got a Mr. Potato Head, you had all the pieces to make a Mrs. Potato Head. If you wanted one, you just didn't have a separate body. So, I think part of the controversy there are a lot of people that are very confused about what they had. I do believe that they have like switched it up to where both genders come in. I mean, you buy a Mr. Potato Head, and you'll get the male and the female faces. You don't get the parts. That would have been interesting, and Raze would probably still be getting them if that was. No, he wouldn't. No, he's kind of done. But this just does go up here because Raze did get more than one Mr. Potato Head throughout his childhood. Because, yeah, you could launch those things. They carried. And what's up we got next? This is, what is this? Aha. Wondering if the bases are in. I don't understand why some of them have bases and some of them don't. You go. But this is the Stretch Armstrong, and yeah, this goes into the didn't get and didn't want because yeah. When it boils down to it, this was a man in a Speedo, and yeah, I don't care what you could do with him. Raze didn't want one. I mean, he already had a Namor action figure. Well, actually, he didn't. He wishes he had a Namor action figure when he was a kid. If this had been Namor, he would have gotten it. But no, they had to have the black. They had the blonde hair instead of black. So yeah, this goes into the didn't want it. Raze get up. It could have been. Ooh. If Raze had gotten that, he could have pretended that it was Namor and Sue Storm's illegitimate child. So he would go, put it in the water, stretch it around, and yeah, I don't even know where I was going with that. We are going to go to head to number 16. Don't even know where I was going with that. And we have the little patient from Operation. And yes, this is another Raze had this one. And he wanted it for a very... Oh, this is so cute because it's got all the little pieces in there, or it's got all the little spots that you were supposed to take out on it. And yes, Raze wanted one of these for so long, finally got it. Played with it a little bit and then quit because, oh my God. In the commercial, it was a very soft little buzz when, if you touch the sides, which that was the whole thing, was using the little tweezers to take the pieces out. Oh my God, if you hit the side of that thing, it was like, Barr! And then, like, before long, it started messing up to where when you turned it on, it just kept continuously making that noise, and you couldn't stop it. So yeah, it did have a very, very unfortunate ending to it. But yes, this definitely goes into the Raze did have one of these piles. Okay, so that I think that officially puts. Yeah, I do believe that puts the GOT pile bigger than any other pile. So, Razes. No, because these are you pick different different age categories, and there were different stuff. So yeah, Raze wasn't spoiled. Don't even pretend like he was spoiled. He had a little brother. He couldn't be spoiled because he had to share with his little brother. And what do we got here? We've got another Monopoly Man going on here, and this is his go to jail costume. And everybody always wants to talk about generational trauma and everything. Can we just address the fact that when we were kids, we were led to believe that you could just suddenly, by chance, get handed a card that told you to go directly to jail and you were stuck there. I mean, come on. People always say, "Oh yeah, they don't. Generation X doesn't give a crap about anything." Of course not. We thought any day now we could get that letter in the mail that said, "Hey, you gotta go to jail. Do not pass go." Yeah. So yeah, I know a lot of us kind of did keep that get out of jail free card. You know, we knew where it was if we needed it. So we are going to put this up. That goes along with the other Monopoly character since and Raze has had a Star Wars Monopoly even. He's had like a bunch of different ones. So let's see what's happening next on this. It's gonna be another. Really can't figure out why did they give you a base with this one and why did they give you a base with that one. But here we have Megatron. And if there is one that is definitely going into the didn't get but wanted pile, it is Megatron. Because oh god, Raze wanted this one because he was a robot that turned into a gun. Like, come on. What kid isn't gonna want that? What kid isn't going to obsess over that? Oh my, yeah. He was like the coolest character, and he was one of the scariest villains in cartoons. Especially like when we were watching and He-Man wasn't on, but then Megatron shows up, and Megatron was like, he was wicked and scary, and yeah. Definitely wanted one of those. But, yeah. Basically kept getting told, yeah, you'll just break it. And I'm like, I got other Transformers I didn't break. I won't break this one. Yeah. You couldn't. Raze couldn't get that. Couldn't have talked his way into that one. That's unfortunate. And if he was still into Transformers like he was when he was a kid, he absolutely would have one now. Just saying. And what do we got up here? We got another. Oh, this is a metallic Mr. Potato Head. And Raze does go up here because Raze did have a Mr. Potato Head, but you know, Raze didn't have any metal potatoes. That's for dang sure. At least not on purpose. So, alright. So, yeah, you knew you were going to get... I'm surprised we didn't get any specialty figures before this. Is that the only... I mean, is that what we have to look forward to the rest of them? Or are they all going to be a little bit different? And what the heck are they going to surprise us with the... surprise us with the big one? There is no clue in this case. As long as they aren't gingerbread figures. And now watch. Looking at the back, I don't see any freaking... I don't even see that as being an option. So we better not. No, but yeah, since I put that out in the world, better not give me any more gingerbread characters. You're going to have me to deal with. And we have got the second prize. I do believe this. Yeah, this is another... this is metallic. Trying to figure out if it's supposed to be a diamond or the metallic version of the Mr. Monopoly. Ray's gonna go with metallic because it's not quite as glittery as a diamond edition would be. So yeah, we've got that one. You could, if they were going to go ahead and go through that point, why didn't they just have, well, I guess there was, they should have had a first prize winner because they both say second prize on them. And, I mean, come on. Diamond Edition should at least get, how do I have an extra stand here that, I don't know. I got a couple that didn't have stands to them, so we'll get that figured out. Alright, so let's keep moving on. We've only got the last 4 to go. And what else did we... Okay. They didn't... maybe they're all going to be... Why am I thinking it might be metallic all the way out? Because, yeah, I've got the metallic My Little Pony, which obviously is going to go in the same category as the one before, but we've got a metallic little My Little Pony. So, yeah, just make these piles a little bit bigger. So is that the thing? Are the last couple going to be all like metallic? Is that going to be it? You guys surprise me somehow? And what the heck? So got another light bright. Not really sure why. Let me grab the old one and have a look. Okay, so the colors are darker on one than the other. Oh, I guess it is a different color scheme on it, which that was kind of the whole thing. You could change out the colors and all that stuff. I don't think either one of these is like metallic or a specialty. It's just a different color. So, yeah, that was lame. But as far as being a variant, that's really not that exciting. You know, the other ones were a little bit more exciting, so I don't understand why it's closer to the end there. So let's take another look. We're gonna look deeper. We're gonna look deeper into this one. Here's the stand. This is the freaking extra light bright. It better not be another light bright. No, you have got. Come out. Come out, you jackass. Okay, it's another My Little Monster. My Monster. Is that what he's called? I don't remember what it is called. My Monster. Yeah, I think in a later edition there was a different colored one, but that other one was the original version. But yeah, this is just a recolored version of My Monster. My Little Monster. I don't know what the heck it was called. If Raze got better at editing, he would go look it up. Come back and be like, yeah, I know all this crap. People already think Raze is a know-it-all anyway, so we're not gonna. We don't need any help. But now we are at the 24th. What's gonna happen on the 24th? What do we got here? What was the big prize? It comes with a little stand. Feel that one. I think it fell down from one of the ones higher up. Bobbling it up. And okay, gonna guess that this is a glowworm that actually glows. Wow, anticlimactic. Yeah, it's exactly the same thing. I don't know if this is black light or if it is glow in the dark, but it's kind of hard to get excited about stuff when the excitement part of it, as you can see, not too many of these did Raze want and not get, and considering these are double ups in some cases, yeah, he didn't really want. There isn't a lot of crying because he didn't get it, because usually once the crying happens, he would get it. But yeah, it's kind of hard to get excited about the final boss here when it was already in the didn't want it, didn't care category. And yes, by the time Raze actually remembers when this version of it came out, because as I said before, it used to be straight green. Raze remembers when it came out because he was old enough not to want one by then. So yeah, it's kind of lame. Looking at these, yeah, I'm pretty sure that probably means that this one probably glows probably like the real one did. But anyway, I hope that Raze has sparked some memories for some of you younger folks. Hope you get one of these for Christmas. Or hope you got one of those for Christmas. Christmas is already passed. I don't know. Raze hasn't put down the eggnog for days. So, yeah, Raze is gonna... Oh, yeah. I think there's a little something in the air. It's like... I think I smell something... I smell something happening on Tuesday or not Tuesday, Wednesday, tomorrow, Saturday. We got one more Double or Nothing weekend, and yeah, Raze may or may not have filmed that one before this one, but now he's gonna go ahead and get out of here. Never forget, the life is full of odd moments. You never know when you're gonna be defined.